Tonight, Ellie's playground felt different. The fog curled around the swings, swallowing sound and color. The air held a hush, the kind that makes you whisper your own name just to feel real. And somewhere inside that quiet, she felt that someone was missing. She followed the soft tap of footsteps that weren't hers, shadows shifting in the mist, the outline of a child flickering like a memory trying to stay. Ellie's voice was barely a feather on the air. Hello? From the fog, a boy appeared, thin as moonlight, almost not there at all, his edges blurred, his eyes heavy with a sadness too old for his face. No one sees me, he said, voice brittle as frost. Not at home, not anywhere. Ellie lowered herself to the ground until her eyes met his. But I see you, she said, right now. I do. The fog seemed to listen. Something flickered, his outline brightened, a pulse of color like a heartbeat under the skin. He was still fragile, still thin as breath, but a spark had learned a new word, maybe. Ellie led him to the swings. He sat, and the seat slid through him like smoke. The chains rattled. Empty. His shoulders fell. I'm not real enough for anyone. Ellie reached out, her hand small, certain. Maybe you just need someone to hold on to. Her fingers waited, patient as dawn. He hesitated, and then placed his hand in hers, where they met. A soft golden glow bloomed, quiet, firm, warm. Hope became a little heavier, heavy enough to hold. Color seeped into him like sunrise green at the collar of his shirt, brown gathering in his eyes, a hint of life tracing the curve of his smile. The fog loosened its grip. A familiar bark broke the spell of silence. The puppy bounded in circles, tail beating time against the earth. He sniffed the boy, then wagged as if to say, I see you too. A sound the night hadn't heard in a long while rose from the boy, a small laugh that echoed big. With it, his body steadied, colors deepened, and his voice learned to carry. From the edges of the playground, fireflies drifted in the same gentle lights that once turned tears into stars. They circled the children, blessing their moment with a golden hush. They ran beneath the swings and around the slide, tag turning into laughter and laughter into color. Each time he laughed, he became more here, more now, more him. They took the swings together, 2 seats, 2 bodies, 2 sets of footprints in the dust. Ellie grinned at him. See, you're real when you're seen. And for the first time, he believed it. His eyes fell to his shoes. At home, they don't look at me. It's like I'm not even there. The wind slowed, holding space for the truth. Ellie squeezed his hand firm, steady, present. But you are here, you matter. You're not invisible to me. The words wrapped around him like a quilt. The fog thinned to light. Color poured in completely green shirt, bright as summer. Eyes alive with morning. He stood taller, smiled wider. He was whole. The playground remembered how to glow. Swings creaked happily. The slide caught the sun and tossed it back in sparks. The place changed because he changed, because someone finally saw him. They sat side by side, puppy curled at their feet. Thank you for seeing me, he said. Ellie nodded. Everyone deserves to be seen. The words settled like roots. Laughter traced bright loops through the air on the swings, down the slide, racing along the paths where fog had lived. The puppy spun in happy circles, chasing the sound like sunlight. Because when we look, really look, children become more than shadows. They become stories, and voices, and light. Every child deserves to be seen and acknowledged.